Speculators made their money on the blood you shed. Your mama's pulled the sheets up off your bed. Properties on Jane Street sold your shoes and clothes. Ain't nobody talking, 'cause everybody knows. We pulled your cycle up at the garage and polished up with chrome. I just said like coming home. Sister Mary sits with your colors. Brother John is drunk and gone. This old town's been rousted. Which side you want? They would march us over the hill in some fool's parade, shouting victory for the righteous. There ain't much here but grace. Ain't nobody talking, we're just waiting on the phone. That gypsy biker coming home.
When you're riding hard at mouth and you don't know where to go, sometimes you're losing your direction. You're flying high and you're falling low. You rise again to burn down slow. Never know which way is right or wrong. And sometimes you take the road to heaven, but you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down to hell, while the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroad. You were always on your own. Sometimes you're running out of water, out of whiskey, out of heart. Sometimes you're flying high, it feels like you can kiss the sky. Another day you're losing all you got. And sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, while the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroads. You were always on your own. Sometimes you're running out of water, out of whiskey, out of law. Sometimes you went around and fight before you hit the ground. Another day you're losing all you got. Sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, where the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroad. You were always on your own. Sometimes you take the road to heaven, and you never see an angel flying low. Sometimes you take the road on straight down the hill, where the devil is dealing with your soul. Whenever you reach the end of a dusty road, remember what a wise man told. Man, you're standing down the crossroad. You were always on your own.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. Well, here it's fine if you got the time and the chance to get yourself in. And here is time almost every night. But now I might be mistaken.
Trust I seek and I find in you.
every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters.
Riding that night and the moon is high, got a hellhound on my trail. Got to cross the Rio Grande and never let me out of that jail. Feel the cool desert air go whipping across my face. Don't make a sound, stay close to the ground, got to leave without a trace. Like my daddy before me, the seventh son of a seventh son. I can't sit still when the nighttime comes, my spirit's always on the run. I done wrong everyone I loved, and I live with that pain. Seven lovers with broken hearts, the hellhounds on my trail. I was one after another as they died. They took my heart and left me cold inside. The night I ride resterai toujours pour toi, à portée de voix, tu le sais bien. Ça fait tellement longtemps que l'on navigue ensemble, tellement de temps qu'on s'est donné, oui, d'amour sans compter, c'est pas pour rien. Ça ne finira jamais, on refera la route, je te le promets. Je ne suis que la somme des mains qui se tendent, et des cœurs qui attendent. Je suis ceux qui m'ont aimé.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one old song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, then start again. There I go, turn the page. So we walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking out the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yeah, most times you can't hear 'em talk. Other times you can, on the same old cliches. Is it woman? Is it man? And you always seem outnumbered. Don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Now here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, I'm playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try and give away. Sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. What she said.
trail.